We want the finer things, that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G, flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottle. Take 2 and pour out a little.
It's week 7 of the 2022 season, and we'll be watching Chidobe Awuzie, who's been stepping up to challenge.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Bringing this crew out, it's someone known for his big arm since he entered the league back in 2016, Jacoby Brissett. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Cincinnati's offense takes the field and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players on one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Mixon diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Bring out the Falcons offense once more. Cordero Patterson ready to go again at running back.
He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. Dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Brissett on 1st down.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago.
7 catches, 86 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Running left, here's Patterson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And some room to roam now.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Brissett to throw on 1st. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there.
And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Jonah Williams, former 1st-round pick, the guilty party.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun to give to Mixon. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The Bengals at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Ja'Marr Chase, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Ja'Marr Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go. First quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Brissett. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Again, it's Brissett.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll run here with Algier. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Throwing, Brissett. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jakeem Grant from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. But kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots, if I remember correctly. They've won a few in the years following.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. A first down throw for Brissett. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Daxton Hill brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
My partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. 1:50 left to go in the 2nd quarter. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage.
And anytime you see a kicker trying out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
There we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
11.
Now Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Got a man, it's Brown.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
From the 24,
Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Marquise Brown, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Burrow, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that moves their lead up even further.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
On the return, now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's up.
Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 75 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ja'Marr Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge or an He's got a man complete. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3 from the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. There's a look at receiver Ja'Marr Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow on play action. The 20. Oh, and now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. On 1st and 10, Brissett.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. After the sack on first down, Burrow. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Burrow going for it on fourth. And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now it's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon, his third rushing touchdown of the year,
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far. That's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 27, Brissett.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he goes out right around the 39. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. To throw is Brissett. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Play fake, Brissett. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons get a bit closer. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. 1st and 10, it's Patterson.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. We're set now.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Algier is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
Cincinnati set to take over once again.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they go play action now. Burrow. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Burrow's throw going into the hands of Williams.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. First down, here's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here we go with Burrow. Out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On third down, Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams, and now it's second down.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And he's got it. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown! Jameson Williams from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Williams now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Now Brissett. That's caught by Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Brissett. This pass is caught by London. Here's Brissett. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
And it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.